Hello!
Well, hello there. This is yet another Yosemite backpacking trip. And this time I have a special guest with me, Christina Chan. It's her first wilderness experience of this sort. We're in Tuolumne Meadows under the shadow of Lambert Dome. And today we're heading to Elizabeth Lake and then on to Nelson Lake. Are you excited?
Yep, I'm scared. It's way up there.
It's way over here. Oh, you can't see it here. We'll show you later.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see Lambert Dome. We're walking through the Tuolumne Meadows campground. It's completely empty. Very different experience than a normal year. Okay, we are at the junction for the Elizabeth Lake Trail, and now begins our climb. We've had a nice little jaunt through the woods so far on flat ground. It's time to work. Trudging up the hill, slow and steady. We are at the gorgeous Elizabeth Lake. In fact, I can see some people across the lake. Give you a little bit of scale. It's very pretty here. We're going to take a little snack, fill up some water. At the moment, our main enemy is smoke. It's been very smoky. In fact, we almost called off this trip. It's the same smoke that made me cut my last trip short by a day. So far, it's been really nice up here, and we're hoping it stays that way. Even on the drive over, it was quite hazy.
It was a really nice hike. The
It
trail
was.
going up to it was really pretty around there.
Goodbye, Unicorn Peak and Elizabeth Lake. We'll see you in a couple days. We're working, getting up to the pass. Pretty steep. After a lot of uphill, we're almost at the pass. Made it up to the pass. We started all the way back there at Lambert Dome. Christina's doing great. Christina's doing great.
That's because I'm carrying 20% of the weight and you're carrying the other 80%.
Yeah, that might be a small factor, maybe. That's where we started, at Lambert Dome. You scared it away.
I went like this. Its wings are like.
There's Coxcomb Peak. Out from the meadow, making it over this ridge here, almost at Nelson Lake. Oh, at long last, we've made it to Nelson Lake.
Did you see it?
Did you skip it?
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Found ourselves a beautiful campsite, about 150 feet away from the lake. Currently getting our stuff kind of settled, and we're gonna eat some dinner. Hopefully to see a nice little alpenglow sunset above Nelson Lake. Christina found us a nice little place to eat.
Yeah, it's the best spot.
How's the meal, bub?
It's good. I'm hungry.
So, the sun is set. We're about to finish dinner. It was a nice first day. I think that about concludes day one. Day one of Christina's first backpacking trip.
No. Hi.
And she teases me for being stiff in front of the camera.
Hey guys, it's Christina Chin.
Well, good morning from Nelson Lake. It's late morning, which means about 7:45. Normally I would have been hiking by now. How was your night? First night in the backcountry.
I accidentally left a tiny deodorant bar in my bag, and the entire night I heard animals trying to rip my bag open.
Yep.
And I was trying to figure out what was going on. And then I remembered right now that I left this in there, so.
Lesson learned. But luckily, no damage to Christina's new pack. And it is a new pack. She just got it in preparation for this trip. It's a wonderful, beautiful item. We are going to eat some breakfast.
You know what I just realized though?
Yeah?
You're wearing your hiking shoes. This is the first time you tie your shoelaces. Tie your shoelaces.
No, I don't.
Oh, really?
Nothing like breakfast by the lake. So what are we up to?
We're just gonna summon a dome.
Alright, that's it.
And then we're gonna come back and paint.
Christina made a friend. Making good progress. Quite the little sky island here. Christina's admiring the flowers. Made it to the summit of the dome. Or one of the many summits. Another high five. Out there is the pass that we went over yesterday after Elizabeth Lake. You can see Mount Conness behind it. Coxcomb Peak. Echo Peaks. And the beautiful Mathis Crest. I mean, look at that. That is enormous. You can see all the way down as well to that wall that we were looking at yesterday that we're walking past in the meadow. And then to the trail that we were walking on in that meadow. And then all the way to Mount Star King and the Clark Range, with 2 summits that I went up last month, Red Peak and Merced Peak. I know I point them out every time, but it's amazing to me. And there's Mount Christina, one of the tallest peaks in Yosemite National Park.
I think it was one of those flies that pretended to be a bee.
I'll pretend to be.
I pretend to be.
Wonder if you could see anybody traversing it today. It's a beautiful day for it. Christina, with her eagle eye, spotted a couple climbers. I hope you can see them on video. Might have to look really closely. But one has a pink helmet. One was just kind of summiting that tooth. You don't see the one with the pink helmet?
They look like they're just wearing white helmets.
I see one with a pink helmet.
I don't know if they're climbers or not.
I'm going to zoom out for scale.
That's awesome.
Are they still visible? Man, they're so tiny
I know, it's so hard to see.
compared to the crest.
That's awesome.
That is really cool.
Whoa.
Are they still moving?
Mhm.
They're on the same part of the crest?
Yeah. I think the guy in the tooth is trying to find a way to get down. Yeah, he's getting down. See him?
I can't see them on my camera screen.
Do you want to see it? Here. Oh, they're gone now. I think they went down the other side.
Christina says there are people on that. See, this is the difference between Christina and I. Look at that peak out there. That's Kuna Peak. I'm planning to summit that. And it's amazing, and I want to show you. Christina is like, hey, look, there's a butt. Take a picture. That's what Christina likes. It is a nice butt, to be honest.
Yeah, imagine the glaciers that
The glacier
came
that
through to
carved that
create
out.
that butt.
Anyway, we're saying goodbye to the wonderful Mathis Crest. And to the meadow below it. Well, the meadow below us. Made it to a little lower dome that has a nice view of Nelson Lake. There's Mathis Crest, again. We were up on that ridge before. Alright, it's getting hot and we're ready to go to the lake and take a dip. What's this? I've found an amphibious animal. A wild Christina, about to enter her natural habitat. Oh, that's gotta be cold. At least it's beautiful. So how was it?
Oh, that was video. It was really cold, and it was really hard to get adjusted to it because at first I dove in, and then I just had to run back out because it was too cold. And I feel better.
That's
but
good.
I'm pretty sure I have like some seaweed in my hair or something.
So while Christina and I are just hanging out, figured I'd show you our map and where we've been today and yesterday. We started at Tuolumne Meadows and we hiked up to Elizabeth Lake, and then from there we left the official trail, quote unquote off trail, but with the trail still because it's a used trail, over the pass there under Coxcomb Peak, down this canyon, and then over to Nelson Lake. Today we went up this little ravine and then kind of zigzagged the top of that dome there, and then we had a great view of the Mathis Crest. That's pretty much all that we've done and all that we're gonna do. We're really just relaxing at the lake now. Tomorrow we head home the same way we came.
I painted this flower and I spent a really long time doing it. Here are all my failures on the back, and that's the flower.
Are you proud of it?
Yeah.
How was it painting outdoors?
Well, it's the first time I actually painted something in real life that I saw in front of me. Before, I would usually just paint things off of a picture. So it was kind of exciting. It wasn't that good, but better than I expected it would be, so.
The wind has died down quite a bit. And there's a rainbow. It's my first rainbow I've seen in the Yosemite backcountry. It's actually starting to sprinkle on us, so we've got to go back and put our stuff in our tent. It's not too bad, but definitely the remnants of a thunderstorm. A little bit of rain, bit of wind, and it's really cooled down. Oh, just as quickly as it came, it's gone. Kind of a false alarm. And Christina's headed out to that little area for a photo op. What'd you find?
There's just a bunch of water bugs. It's like a family of water bugs that are like hanging out on top of these leaves. It's kind of cool. They like jump on top of the leaves. It's kind of like where they're charging. You can't really see them now, but
We've decided to take a walk around the lake. Boy, is it beautiful here. Those are the domes we were on.
I really like the marsh area in the meadow over there. When we were walking around it, it was really pretty. And when I was sitting on those rocks with the water bugs.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous lake. Classic Yosemite. I believe that does it for day 2. And we definitely made the most of it, despite having all day to just potentially just sit around. We did quite a bit, saw quite a bit. Tomorrow we go home, back to reality. Good night. Well, good morning. We're all packed up. We're getting ready to go. Well, it's kind of a nasty morning. It's very smoky compared to previous days, and the wind is blowing the direction of the smoke, so it's coming towards us. We are gonna get moving. It's about maybe 9 a.m. Those are the domes that we summited yesterday. You see the marmot? It's eating.
They're having a stare off.
Working hard. Close to 10,000 feet. Made it to the pass. It's downhill from here. Ooh, careful. Christina found a very beautiful pine cone.
Yeah. This is what people use as their Christmas decorations, and they buy it from the dollar store. You could go on a hike and just pick one up.
Leave no trace. Meep. Back at the meadow, almost to Elizabeth Lake. Downhill wasn't so bad, just very steep. We were back at Elizabeth Lake. Just here for a quick moment, fill up some water, and we'll be on our way. They didn't care. No, they're moving. You missed completely. How do you miss that? Little fishies. Back at Lumber Dome. That's where we're coming from, or part of it. Unicorn Peak and the passes to the left. Of course, we come from way further than that. And we're almost done.
You look clean.
Okay. Christina, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
How was it?
It was really, really beautiful, and I'm really proud of myself and proud of us. So it was really nice. But it was painful a little bit. But my shoes carried me well, and we made it back without bloody feet.
We were very dirty and very grimy, and we're gonna go home.
I'm just looking around at all these clean people and wondering, how the hell are you so clean?
Just as it starts to get smoky as well, you can see out there Starting to get pretty hazy. But we're done. And that concludes Christina's first backpacking trip. And Eric's, who I don't know how many I've been on now. It was a beautiful one. Happy trails.